So this is a cool, groovy root meditation, because if we don't have a feeling of rootedness, we cannot spring forth from anything. Without roots, you got no plant. Without roots, we can't grow. Without roots, we can't get the resources that we need to thrive, flourish, and get anything done. But with roots, we can go be our amazing, fabulous selves and save the universe the way we want to. So here is a groovy root meditation. Enjoy. Get comfy. If you're like me, you'll enjoy a position like this. I like to pretend that I'm a duck sitting in a duck nest because this gives me a sense of being allowed to get comfortable and sort of squat and, waggle my butt a little and feel easy on a broad, stable, comfy base. So, whatever works for you. Get comfy, take a moment, tune in, do a quick body scan, see how you're feeling in your body. All answers are correct. And breathe. Do a quick check to see if there's a part of your body that could be made more comfortable. I personally like to hold this shoulder up like that, so I'm just gonna... There you go. Whatever works for you. See if you are optimally comfy. See if there's any last-minute adjustments you'd like to do. Maybe scrunch your butt a little bit more. Yeah, okay. Now we're good. Okay, so this is a top-down game. So we're gonna start above your head, up there. And up there, want you to just pay attention to where your hand is. Okay, put your hand there. See if you can feel anything. See if you can imagine anything. Whatever is fine. Just draw your attention to the spot above your head that your hand is touching. And imagine that it has some light there. Can you imagine some light there? Yeah? Imagine that light just shining, pure, clean, and this particular light doesn't really have a color that human eyes can see. I think if you were like a different kind of animal, you might be able to see this kind of light. But humans, no. And now, come down, top of your head, and the few inches inside the top of your head. Draw your attention there, and imagine your favorite purple. A really beautiful purple. Imagine that there's a beautiful light there, shining that beautiful purple, and that it's flooding through that part of your body. And now that light floods down to about here, and as it does, the light sort of shifts from being this purple to being a very dark, dark, dark blue. So dark and really rich and scrumptious. Can you imagine that light that's a soft, scrumptious dark blue, and it's about here in your body, all the way through to the back, all the way around this part of your body, this rainbow. It's starting to happen from purple to this beautiful dark blue here. Shining light. And then the rainbow softly melts to about here, all the way around you, your throat, your neck. And around here, now it's this beautiful sort of luscious sky blue. Can you imagine a light that's shining sky blue right here? All through you. Now as the rainbow continues on to about here, where your heart is more or less, can you imagine that the light is now a beautiful emerald green? A luscious, delicious emerald grassy green. And it's shining in all directions out from the center of you, about here. And now as the light melts down, imagine that rainbow melting down you. Now it's about here, about in your tummy, more or less. And can you now imagine that light warming up into the most delicious dandelion yellow that you ever saw? And that light is just radiating all the way through you and out. So it's of you, it's through you, it's out, all right here. That beautiful dandelion yellow. And then as you melt that rainbow down more, about here, imagine that the light is now absolutely glorious, the orange of a Valencia orange, that beautiful, rich, jewel-like color of the beautiful orange rind. Can you imagine that orange light down here? And now right at the bottom of you, right at the place where you're touching whatever it is you're sitting on, maybe a few inches above, up inside your pelvis, and a few inches below, into whatever you're sitting on, imagine a really, really, really rich, intense, fabulous, fiery scarlet red. Imagine that light there, shining, and lighting you up, and lighting up everything around you. And now that you've got this intense rainbow pouring through you, and it's already starting to pour into the ground, imagine this rainbow turning into a root. A long, tapering root that goes all the way down into the ground, as far as you want. I personally like to make mine about to the center of the earth. Take all of this rainbow and pour the whole rainbow into this imaginary root that goes all the way down into the center of the ground. What does your long tapering rainbow root feel like for you? Take 3 breaths and feel this rainbow root pouring down into the ground in a focused way. And now, feel that roots have a job. Roots are there to suck stuff up and bring energy, resources, nutrients, vital ingredients to the rest of the being. So now your rainbow root inside the ground is not just pouring things into the ground, but is also sucking stuff up. Delicious, scrumptious, juicy ground energy. Delicious, scrumptious, juicy ground electricity. More rainbows, more sparkles. Go for it. Take 3 breaths in which you feel the fabulous sparkle energy of the ground coming up through your rainbow root. And feel it, all of this new ground energy continuing to go all the way up through your body. Whew. And flowing through your body, feeding your body everything you need, feeding your mind everything you need. Take 3 breaths here, feeling all of that flowing up through your body. And take 3 breaths, feeling an easy cycle of melting down and sucking up. And when you feel complete, put a little bow on that, come to some sort of sense of completion for yourself, thank yourself for your awesome gaming, and bring that juicy sparkle energy with you into your day.